Hello everyone, this is Oluwaseun Amuda from the Mind Training Institute. And today we're talking about AWS Custom Insight. So how do we configure AWS Custom Insight? We don't really need to scan for it because Securityhub has to be enabled before you can use AWS Custom Insight. So what I'm just going to show you right now is what are the advantages of using AWS Custom Insight. So here now it says you can create a custom insight in Securityhub just to track issues that are specific to your environment. So what are these issues that are specific to your environment? We talk about the security aspect of it. So custom insight provide a way to track a created subset of issues. Here are some examples. That is, if you own an administrator account, let's take for example, you have an acquired account. Let's say you have an organization, you have multiple accounts under you that is combined account that are enjoying consolidated billing. So you can decide to enable custom insight just to track the issues related to them because you are the one giving them the permission, you are the administrator account. So you can set up a custom insight to track critical and high severity findings that are affecting members' accounts. And if you rely on a specific integration in AWS services, you can set up a custom insight to track critical and high severity findings from that service. And if you rely on a third-party integration, you can set up a custom insight to track critical and high severity findings from that integrated product. So basically, custom insight is just like, you want to search for a particular findings. Is there some critical findings that might be affecting on that account or that manager account? Then you can set up a custom insight. Although we have AWS inbuilt insight, but you can just decide to set up a custom insight for yourself. So let's take a look at how we're going to set it up. So I have the code right here. Okay, so this is the directory for the code, and it's going to like modify custom insight microservice. And that's because we're running with Lambda, and it's going to create a custom insight to display high severity kbscan findings in the target region. So that's what it's going to do. So there's a particular finding, it's going to scan for it, and it's going to display them with high severity. So that's it, and it's going to return all the status, metastatus, and these are parameters you are going to need. So let me show you something. Of course, you can get this from my GitHub account. I've already uploaded it last 42 minutes ago. Okay, so this is the code. So here it says we have to import operating system, the BOTO3, the protocol, the login, and JSON. So the AWS services is custom inside, and the modified service is Securityhub because Securityhub has to be enabled before you can go ahead with custom inside. If it's not enabled, then you can't do this. So the target region right here is US61, and we have the import plugin. So we have to define our Lambda handler. We have the BOTO3, so we have to get the account ID ourselves. So we don't want to be inputting this account ID, no. So we have to like get it ourselves. The insight name is KB, so the custom insight is what? Yeah, is KB. So everything is specified. Then we have the BOTO3, we have the logins, have the logins. So the same thing, this just to get an Zoom row. So one of the reasons why we are using this as Zoom row is because it will be able to work in any account, whether if you have an organization, if you run this in an organization, that's the master account, then you should be able to work in the member account. That's why we're having an assume row. So you're going to assume a row to this account such that it's going to work in the other account. So basically, what this is going to do is going to get insight. So one thing about insight is the fact that you can create multiple insights with the same name. We don't want that. We don't want that to happen. So what we're just going to do first is get insight. So we're going to get insight with that specific name. That's KB. If it exists, we are just going to update it. And if it doesn't, then we're going to create a new one. So what this is just saying, if response is this, that is if it return a response, then it should search this insight for this particular name. And if the name exists, you should just update this. S. So the S right here is under that is if the name does not exist, it's going to create a new custom site with that specific name. So that's it. So that's what it's going to do. So these are the create insights. So you are going to specify the name, the filters, and the rest. So in the updates, so what the update is going to do, you're going to do the ARN. So automatically when you're scanning for this, you have to tell him that, oh, look, get the inside ARN. So the existing ARN is going to give us this. So from this, you're going to get the inside ARN, and we're going to use it to update. So that we're going to update. So yes, I know I talked about the fact that they can have the same name. You can create multiple custom insights with the same name. Yes, but they have different ARN. So the ARN varies. That's just the thing that differentiates them. So this is going to create, and that's all you need. So all these ones are you don't need this because you just need to enable SNS, but it's fine if you enable SNS notification. So let me copy this code and paste it into my Lambda. Uh, Probably later on in my YouTube video, I'll be running this on this CI/CD pipeline, my GitHub account, just directly so that you're gonna, instead of with me running it manually on the Lambda, I'll be running just be pushing it directly into it without doing the manual configuration. So let me create a Lambda function, call it custom insight. So I'm running on Python 3.9. And the permission I'm giving an existing permission. Now as kbscan. So for this particular permission to work in your own account, you have to create with that same name. So you have to create a permission name kbscan. So let me paste the code right in here. Now I've not tested it. So now let's go to the AWS console. So let's check our custom insight. So that's under security hub, you'll find another security hub. As you can see, we have our standard insight findings, integration, and the rest. So I'm gonna click on insight. So these are all the inbuilt AWS insights. As you can see, we have 35 of them. So I don't want to insight, just custom. As you can see, nothing is under custom insight. So now let me go ahead and run the Lambda. Okay. Yeah, like, okay, internet. Yeah. So basically, it didn't work. So there's something wrong with this. You should get us the account now. Okay, so let's diagnose the problem together. This custom inside this modify this. So basically, I remove something. So that's what I want to check out for you. The account now, yeah, have this. So from the problem, we didn't pass this place. If yeah, sustain here, it's okay. So there's a problem with this. So I'm gonna update it for my code. So I'm gonna copy this, copy. I'm gonna explain why that code didn't work. And this is just click on Shift Tab. It's going to align with this. You see, you just need to do just tap it forward. And then let me tab this one backward. Okay. So it says custom site created successfully in the security hub. So it worked right in. So that's just all you need to do. So now let's go and modify this. Okay, so because there's no custom inside before, so it didn't just return anything instead. But assuming there is before, it's just going to pick the one with the same name. So that's what it's just going to do. So yeah, we're good to go. So it worked. Now, if I remove this code now, it says in the execution here, it says created successfully. So if I run it, it's not going to create another one. It's just going to update it. You see, updated successfully. So that's what it's just going to do. So now if I go back right here and just reload this page, you see that what that's created our custom insight and it didn't create two, just one. So that's how we go about it. Yeah, see, 36, just one. So let's take a look at it. Just one. As you can see. We're just going to keep updating this. Now, institution by one has already existed before and probably just want to create another one because you don't know whatever access they might have given the custom site. Then if you create another one, well, probably it's better you give it a new name or you delete the other one. So that's just it. But in a situation where just having two like this, the custom site is just going to pick the latest one. That is going to assume that you are not in need of the old one before. So you're just going to pick the latest one. So, okay, let me push the code. I'll push the code. But then let me teach you how to take a look at the BOTO3 documentation. So this is the BOTO3 and this other security. I just need to do search for security hub right in here. Although it's here already. So you search for S security hub. So whatever service you are looking for, as you can see this S security hub. So the first thing we need to do is check let's get inside. Was it fine or what do we use? So basically, all you just know this for creating insights. So if you want to create an insight, use this. Then if you want to get insight, you use this. So this is the one used to get insight. Then if you want to update, you use this to update. So that's just how you go about it. So if I click on update, as you can see, we have them plenty. We have plenty of the parameters. All you just need to do is just pick the one you need, the one needed, the one you are in need of. That's just all, because it's custom. So that's how you go about it. And so let me push the code to my GitHub account. So I just need to do it, open terminal. So I don't think I really need to add it again because it has already been initialized. So it just it actually already initialized it. But okay, then after that, all you just need to do is git add. Start same directory. So it has added to the same directory. Then next is git commit. So all you just need to do is git commit. So I just want to use the same name. Just going to commit in the same name and you say, oh, one file is changed and we have 26 instructions. So that's it. Now before I actually push this, I want to show you something right in here. Although we're starting you are familiar with it. But in case you are not familiar with it. So if we check it now, nothing has been modified. This where the else statement is still where it is. So this is the update, as you can see, this where the else statement is still where it is. And not the other way around. So now what I'm going to do is I want to push it. And you're going to see that it has changed. Okay. It's pushing already. Okay, so that's done already. So if I go back and reload this page, it has been modified. As you can see now, that's it. So we're having two else statements, 1 and 2. As you can see, one is right, one for this and one for this. So that's how it is, and that's how you go about it. So that's how you go about it basically. And if you want to delete also, you can also delete and you can also delete it. So all you just need to do is come right in here, search for delete insights. So you're gonna find delete insights. As you can see, so this delete insight you want to delete. I just need is the inside ARN. That's all. So I just need to get the inside ARN and you delete it. So that's how you go about it. So remember to subscribe to my YouTube video and to receive our updates anytime I upload a new one. So thank you very much.